with the minister who has such a big presence, we know now he himself, they tried to remove or have removed him from Facebook, Instagram as well, right? So is it both they removed?
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
So all social media, he's been banned.
Yeah, his profile has been banned.
Wow. So you see a lot of people try to paint him as a hate monger, anti-Semite. With him being banned, like what would be your response to that, to the social media banning him and the misconception?
I would say that all praise is due to Allah, because a world that is built up on a world that is built up on falsehood hates the truth. And that just goes to show to me a little bit more who he actually is. Christ was hated. Jesus was hated. It said that we will be hated for his name's sake. So even when my social media was deleted or terminated, I mean, it hurt because I put so much work in to do it. But at the same time, I rejoice because I feel like, okay, that's what's supposed to happen. See, if I'm following Christ and Christ says, when you follow me, you're going to be hated on, you're going to be lied on, you're going to be persecuted, you're going to be crucified. If I'm following Christ for real and I'm not going through any type of crucifixion, I'm not being hated on, I'm not being persecuted, am I really following the right person? That's the question that, you have to ask yourself. We have to ask ourselves. I have to ask myself. So the reason I responded, his profile got removed because I don't believe the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan got removed. He said, I can't die. He's not saying that his finite body can't die. We all know we all have our time to physically go. But Farrakhan is more than just a body. He's more than just a finite flesh. He is a mindset, if you ask me. So if I'm still on social media, the minister's still on social media. If 19 Keys still on social media, the minister's still on social media. If Reza Islam is still on social media, the minister is still on social media. So he always teaches us, don't worship me. There's only one God. Worship no God but Allah. It's the principles that's within me. It's the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's within me that you really have fallen in love with. That knowledge is still on social media. It's still on Instagram. It's still on YouTube. And it's still on Facebook. So I think that is just an example of what I'm going to have to go through if I'm truly following his footsteps. And the way that he handled it, I think was just so G. And when I say G, I'm not talking about gangster, but so godlike, because he didn't, really care at all. He said he knew this was going to happen. They have to shut him up because in the Quran, the devil says, respite me until the day that they are raised. So if he's saying respite me until the day that they are raised, what he's saying is delay my doom and I'm going to make all of them deviate. In the scripture in the Bible, it says that he's going to make the world a habitation of devils. He deceived the whole world. Well, that's what he's doing today. That's why every day we got the strip club open. Every day you can go to the alcohol clinic. Every day you can go get an abortion. Because they want you to go out and do all these different things that's going to be contrary to the will of God. In fact, it says in the Quran, Satan make evil first seeming. What do you mean by that? We run around here and we think we're doing the work of God. Like in the Bible, it talks about they ran up to Jesus and said, Lord, you see all these great things I'm doing in your name? He said, turn away from me, you who practice lawlessness. So he's going to strive to take as many of us down with him because his time is already up. All we have to do is rise up because his time is really already up. We're waking up to who he is. We're waking up to what he's doing with the chemtrails, what he's doing with the water, what he's doing with the food, what he's doing with the school. Our people are waking up. But once we mobilize, unite, and truly start to do something for ourselves, we'll see how powerful we are and how weak that he really is. So my response is, man, we just got to continue to push. And don't look at that as necessarily a hit because we're taught every knock is a boost. Every knock is a boost. So by him doing that, more people are looking at why they take him down. Let me go check out his lecture and see what he's saying. So it's going to work out for the greater good in the end.